The Beast of Jersey. A true story of an island's hidden horror. From 1957 to 1971, the picturesque island of Jersey, a serene British Crown dependency, was terrorized by a masked predator known as the Beast of Jersey. Edward Paisnell, a seemingly respectable family man, stalked the night, breaking into homes to abduct and assault children and women, often wearing a grotesque rubber mask and nail-studded wristbands. Convicted in 1971 for 13 attacks, Paisnell's crimes, potentially numbering over 100, shattered the island's idyllic facade. His occult obsessions and chilling disguise left a legacy of fear that lingers in Jersey's quiet lanes. How did a monster hide in a tight-knit island community, and were all his crimes uncovered? The Beast of Jersey is a disturbing tale of deception, dread, and a paradise tainted by evil. The terror began in March 1957, when a 12-year-old girl was abducted from her bedroom in St. Helier, Jersey's main town. She was assaulted in a field and released, describing a masked man with a raspy voice. Over the next 14 years, similar attacks plagued the island. Victims, mostly children aged 7-15, but also young women, were taken from their beds, assaulted in fields or abandoned buildings, and returned or left to wander. The attacker wore a rubber mask, trench coat, and wristbands studded with nails, leaving rope burns and scratches. Key cases included a 1960 assault on a 9-year-old boy, a 1963 attack on a 14-year-old girl, and a 1970 rape of a 20-year-old woman. Jersey's small police force, unaccustomed to serial predators, struggled. The island, just 45 square miles with 60,000 residents, relied on community trust, making the attacks unthinkable. The beast struck at night, entering through unlocked windows, and left no fingerprints or DNA. Forensics were rudimentary in the 1960s. Victims' descriptions of the mask, a grotesque handmade creation, and his ritualistic binding with rope-fueled panic. Parents bolted doors, and the Jersey Evening Post dubbed him the Beast, amplifying fear. The breakthrough came on July 10, 1971, when police chased a car linked to a recent attack. The driver, Edward Paisnell, 46, was stopped after running a red light. His car held a trench coat, ropes, and a flashlight, and a search of his home uncovered the rubber mask, nail-studded wristbands, and an occult shrine with books on witchcraft. Paisnell, a builder and foster father, was known for playing Santa Claus at children's parties, shocking the island. Victims identified his voice and mask, and he was convicted of 13 counts of rape, assault, and abduction, sentenced to 30 years. He died in 1994, unrepentant. The case's chilling details deepen its horror. Paisnell's mask, with bulging eyes and smeared paint, was designed to terrify, and his wristbands left distinctive marks. He spoke in a low growl, sometimes quoting cryptic phrases, and targeted homes with easy access, suggesting he scouted neighborhoods. His occult room, filled with pentagrams and a hooded robe, hinted at ritualistic motives, though he claimed no supernatural drive. Victims, often too traumatized to testify fully, described a meticulous predator who planned escapes, avoiding Jersey's few roads. Investigations faltered due to systemic limits. Jersey's police, with no murder squad, lacked training for serial cases, and the island's insularity discouraged outsiders' help. Victims' families faced stigma, as sexual assault was taboo, delaying reports. Paisnell's double life, charitable, married, and trusted, fooled neighbors, and his wife, Joan, claimed ignorance, though some suspect she knew. Police estimated over 100 attacks. As many victims never came forward, but only 13 were prosecutable. Theories about additional crimes persist. Paisnell's construction work gave him island-wide access, and unlinked assaults from the 1950s suggest a longer spree. Some link him to unsolved Channel Islands cases, like Guernsey rapes, but no evidence connects them. His occult fixation led to rumors of a cult, but he acted alone. The lack of DNA in the 1970s left gaps. Rope fibers and mask hairs were never tested, and modern retesting is impossible, as evidence was destroyed. The Beast of Jersey reshaped the island. Windows were locked and children banned from roaming. Paisnell's home, now demolished, was shunned, and his foster children, uninvolved, faced ostracism. Victims' families, like the 1960 boy's parents, sought privacy, but a 2018 memoir by a survivor spurred vigils. The case, detailed in a 2020 podcast, led Jersey to modernize policing, adding a cold case unit. St. Helier's quaint streets, lined with Victorian homes, carry a subtle unease. Today, the Beast of Jersey is a closed yet haunting case, with 13 confirmed victims and a killer punished, but potential uncounted crimes linger. Jersey's cliffs and beaches, serene under gray skies, hide a monster's echo. Was Paynell the sole beast, or did silence bury more? The mask's grimace, though locked away, stares through the island's memory, a horror unbanished. If you enjoyed this videos, follow me, like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you.